What's going on, my fellow YouTubers? I'm gonna give you the whole shot. I normally just see my face and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm like 6 foot, 270 pounds. You can never tell. Just like I said, working out is one of the best things that you can do. Now, today we're gonna be talking about the art of letting go. Yes, letting go is an art form, just like painting, just like music, just like martial arts. It is an art form. It's something that you have to practice, because a lot of you, including me, are attached to things that no longer serve us. I'm gonna give you a story. It was this girl. I loved her for this is like, I think this right here was my first love. I remember when I was like 16 or 17. She stayed in the little hood, you know what I'm saying, that I stay. I'm from Raleigh, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the R, you know what I'm saying, rough Raleigh. Yeah, y'all know about me, Southside, LaFleur, pull up anywhere. Yeah, but I done changed now. Damiel. But, oh yeah, and all my GDs out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, I had to throw that love out there, you know what I'm saying? She was my first love. When I see her, I still have the same feeling that I had when I was 17 years old. And, you know, over the years, you know, we've been through this, we've been through that. She had like 5 kids, you know what I'm saying? A couple baby daddies and shit, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool, because she's just being a woman. So for all you motherfuckers with them white church gloves on and holding your Bible saying she's a slut, no, she's just being a woman. Women like to fuck too, okay? But anyway, so, you know, over the years we reconnect, and, you know, then we get out of each other's lives. But I would say, maybe the last 3 or 4 years, me and her have went through like a spiritual awakening, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Especially me, you know. I'm starting to see things for what they really are, you know. The last 14 months, ever since my shooting, you know what I'm saying? And this is how, since my shooting and stuff, I've downloaded so much information. I'm talking about, like, I've learned more in 14 months than I've learned in my whole entire existence on this planet. You know, it was kind of like you getting your computer and changing the operating system. You know what I'm saying? We went from Google to Apple or something like that. But anyway, you know, we would have like these deep conversations. I'm talking about like just some metaphysical shit, like shit that you normally wouldn't be talking about. And we was helping each other grow. Now, it was a couple of months ago, so throw this out to you. When you're quiet sometimes and you don't react emotionally, but respond mentally, all will be revealed. That's one of my favorite lines. I got that from X-Men Apocalypse. When Apocalypse was dying, he said all that he could do was just saying all is revealed, because I think he was going back to source. But it said something to the fact, and look, she done got her life together. She had like a mental breakdown and all this, you know, and she went and got her life together. Like she had hit her rock bottom. So now she's a truck driver. She's doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm very proud of her. I'm just like, yo, that's some dope ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen how she's taking control of her life. You understand? A lot of women can't do that, take control of their life and shit. But actually, a lot of people can't do that. Self-governance and self-mastery is really the only thing that we're supposed to be working on as human beings. But she said something a couple of months ago, and when she said it, it fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? But even then, my self-mastery skills allowed me not to even speak at that time, even though I didn't know why I didn't speak. She said something to the effect of, and it might not be verbatim, but I'll get it as close as possible. She said, if you don't get it together, then, you know, I never forgot that. So I think it was around Thanksgiving, this past Thanksgiving, And some told me, and I just asked, I said, do you love me? And she was like, I love you. And every time I see you, you make me wet and stuff, but I'm not in love with you. Oh, okay. And I took it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. I really didn't have no feelings behind it, you know what I'm saying? So after I got off the phone with her, it was like some couple of hours later, I kept hearing but. So then, you know, I started crunching the numbers and doing the math. You know what I'm saying? I didn't react emotionally, I responded mentally. That's what we do in life. We respond mentally instead of react. That's out just sinful to pee. That's where I learned that from. Y'all go check his site out too. He'll give you a lot of game, you dig? So when I crunched the numbers and did the math, and I know what love is. Love is unconditional. Yes, it is. We have two types of love. We have universal love, then we have possessive love. And either way that I did 1 + 1 = 2, 3 + 2 = 5, 4 + 4 = 8, so on and so forth. I kept coming back to that but. I knew then, I was like, all these books that you've been reading about self-love and valuing yourself as a man, this what it comes to. Y'all have to part ways. You know why? Because her love comes with but. She really doesn't love you. Because that comment that she made, she would have never made that if I was in a good financial position or if I was around her or things of that nature. But I get it. Because it's a woman's nature to want to breed or want to be with somebody. Not saying that she needed me to provide, but she knows she got better options. And I get it. But I also know that I'm not settling for less either, because I know I'm a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful being. I'm energy personified, and it's just that simple. And I'm on a mission. If I have to stand alone by myself and walk by myself, so be it. Because everything that I'm learning is for me to get to greater heights. You understand? And I have to start reevaluating these relationships that I have in my life. Even it comes down to your family. So I encourage you to reevaluate these relationships that we have in these life, or these people that we so-called love, or they say they love us and things of that nature. If I was homeless and sitting on the street, on drugs and everything, would you still love me? You understand? Because see, I know all of this. These houses, these cars, all of this is nothing fleeting. It'll pass away. But love will stay here forever. And I'm not saying to be no fool and be like, well, you know, love don't pay no bills, and because it don't. But I will say this though, it can't get you a peace of mind. It can't get things back that you lost when you start realizing later in life, was it another direction or another route that we could have took, or that I could have took to uplift, to make this thing work? You see what I'm saying? See, money can't pay for that. You dig? But I understand though. So, then I looked at it like this. All those deep conversations that we was having, I even broke it down to this common denominator. I can be having it with somebody that really loves me unconditionally and will appreciate those conversations without a but. I gotta watch crossing these roads and stuff, because it gets rough here in Florida. This is the most dangerous place in the United States for pedestrians. I just checked that out. And if I get hit, please let it be a Maserati or a Lambo or a Corvette or some of this shit. Hit me, it's over for you. But yeah, so I just encourage you to start doing an inventory of everybody in your life that say they love you. And start looking into, is our relationship benefiting us anymore? You understand? Sometimes, I don't care if you know a person 20 or 30 or 40 years, set changes, then other things change too. I'm in a situation right now, me and my brother just don't see eye to eye. Because I'm at a point right now, I have to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I live by standards. I live by a code. And the Most High is pushing me out of where I'm at. He's pushing me. You understand? So I see that relationship is changing, but that's okay. Because like I said, standards that I set for myself. And as a man, I have to be around other strong men as well. You know what I'm saying? I have to be around men that are positive, that are mentally balanced. You see what I'm saying? Know who they are, value themselves. So the Most High is pushing me out of where I'm at. Because I think I'm going to move to either Memphis or Atlanta. I'm going to just pop up and show up and see with no support system or nothing. I think I might have some GDs down there, but I don't know. But I'm at a point in my life I have to make it because failure is no longer an option. Do you understand? So, important, when you love and value yourself, others will love and value you too. Or if not, they'll fade away. And when they fade away, the universe will send somebody else to take their place because you're not attached to anything. See, this is the key to life. We're not supposed to be attached to anything here. No woman, no man, no friend, no family, no cars, money, none of that. Because as easy as it came, it can go. And when you're attached to things that no longer serves you, then that's when you have problems, you have anxiety, because you didn't know how to let it go. That's why you have guys that wait in the bushes and kill their girl, or a female to kill their significant other, or anything that's dealing with violence, you know, mainly between people. I could have said that a little bit better though, but I just said it anyway. But yeah, that's where that comes from. So I just encourage y'all to just take stock of your life, and see if do you really need these people in your life anymore. Doesn't mean you don't love them no more, or you don't like them. You're just on a different path, and this is a path that you got to walk. I encourage you to read self-help books, 3% Man. How to Be the 3% Man by Corey Wayne. Anything by Eckhart Tolle. Also, Taoism, Changing Your Life by Dr. Dwayne Dwyer. It'll break you off real. Because we don't want to get too spiritual where we forget that we're still human beings and we still need things, and you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is in this realm. Oh yeah, there is a God. There is a creator. I don't like to say a God because we don't know if it's a he or she. We just know it just is. Well, me personally, with my research and my studies, research things, you know what I'm saying? Take your time out. Instead of being on YouTube, which I be on YouTube a lot, but sometimes I take a break and go read a fucking book. You know what I'm saying? Or Instagram, or any of these fleeting things out here to keep you distracted from dealing with yourself and for you to have knowledge, because everything is right here. I got all that revelation from keeping my mouth shut and not reacting emotionally. Okay, so I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let this go. Y'all have a great day. You have a beautiful day. You command good things to happen to you today. You don't pray for nothing. I'm gonna tell you this: don't ever pray for me. I want you to do for me, because anybody can pray. Because once you pray, then you're expecting God or Jesus to do something about it, instead of why don't you do something about it? Okay, take care. Oh, and shout out to my little brother Art. I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Proud of you. Shout out to my homeboy Dion. You gonna make it home. And my homies that died this year, Flex, Trouble, Savage, and Reese Ruffin. I love y'all. Y'all with me. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all. Every time I think of y'all, I know y'all. Sometimes I be seeing y'all walking with me, and I'm gonna be the best version of myself. I'm gonna do the things for y'all that y'all couldn't do while y'all was in this realm. Peace.